Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hot Zone. I'm your host, Jason Robinson, and in the Hot Zone this week, we have got actor and author Devale Ellis. We're going to speak to him today a little bit about his career, about his hit show on BET, Tyler Perry's Sistas, and about his brand new children's book, The Ellises and the Time Machine. Why do we have to say Black Lives Matter? All that and more. So stay tuned, because you're in the Hot Zone.
I should hit you with this court right now. Lucky I need this job. Move out my way, Danny.
You better hear me.
I got you. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's routine. We do that
Just get us to our plane.
And welcome back to the Hot Zone. We are joined by actor and author Devale Ellis. Welcome to the Hot Zone, Devale.
What's up, Jason? How you doing?
Let me ask you, you were born in Brooklyn, New York, right?
Of course.
People know you as an actor, but maybe some of them don't know that you actually played football. You played for the Detroit Lions in the NFL. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I never saw myself as a professional athlete. I was always the kid growing up that was a good athlete, but into the arts. You know, when I used to go to the boys club in Morristown, Tennessee, when I was growing up, before it became the Boys and Girls Club, it was just the boys club, and they had a performing arts center. And I would be back there and I would draw, I was singing, I was dancing, I was doing a whole bunch of stuff. But then the boys club became the Boys and Girls Club of America.
Right.
And then girls started to come in. You know, girls are always, it seemed like they're always accepted to be in the arts more than guys. So growing up, when I always wanted to go to the performing arts room, I was made fun of. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you soft. Why you going to act? Why you going to dance?
Listen, now after football, or at what point growing up did you kind of just realize, you know what? I actually want to pursue a career in acting. At what point growing up did you really decide, well, this is what I want to do with my life?
I was watching Bad Boys.
Oh, yeah,
and I watched Martin Lawrence and Will Smith together.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I said, this is what I want to do. Like it was funny. It was exciting. There were heartfelt moments. And I was just like, I want to be able to create that type of content for people. I want to be able to live in those spaces and play different people. And then at that point, I decided that I wanted to do TV film. There was nothing else for me other than that. And I had to figure out how to get there. And that was my goal from that point. That's why Bad Boys is my favorite movie.
And I love what you guys are doing with the Ellises, man. Talk a little bit about that. It's so much fun. The Ellises on YouTube. It's hilarious. You guys are just crazy, man. And you just see the love and the connection there.
Yeah, the Ellises actually happened by accident because when I turned 30, right? When I turned 30, I had told Kay, at the time I'd owned a gym and I owned a sports performance company, and I couldn't really split between TV and running the gym. So I told Kay, I was like, listen, I'm going to dedicate the next 4 years of my life to building out what I want for myself on TV.
Okay.
And she's like, how are you going to do that? I said, well, I've been auditioning and I only get cast for the thug roles, the gangster roles. I had been locked up and arrested on TV so many times. When I did one episode of Power, season 2, Jackson was watching and I had on an orange jumpsuit. And I remember Jackson saying to me, damn, Daddy, you always have on that outfit.
Oh,
and it made me realize that I'm perpetuating the same stereotypes as I want to see, denounced on mainstream media. Like every Black person you see is not a criminal.
So tell me also about you also working with Kadeen on your podcast. It's called Dead Ass. It's great. You guys talk about like relationships and love and business issues. Like, tell us a little bit about that.
So what happened was we were doing the vlogs, and the vlogs ended up becoming a conversation piece for people who watched them because I treated them like episodes. So there was always like something that happened in the vlog, and whether it was like a sex issue or a parent issue or a money issue, I was looking in the comments and people were engaging in dialogue.
Yeah. So listen, man, let's talk about this now. I am so excited, man. Tyler Perry's Sistas, man. Sistas on BET. It's an amazing show. It's such an informative, entertaining, even educational show that you learn so much. Tell us about BET's Tyler Perry Sisters, and tell us a little bit about the character that you play.
Well, Sisters is about four single Black women living in Atlanta in their 30s, trying to figure out how they're going to navigate between professional life and their love lives, as well as navigating through their friendships. So it's a show about four single Black leads, and they're female leads, which reminds people of Girlfriends. So it got a lot of attention too, because they're saying like, we don't have a millennial version of Girlfriends that's on television.
Right.
So Sisters came out and it got a huge buzz immediately, and it also got a huge buzz because the four women are all different and they look different. So I think millennials can relate with that because they get a chance to see themselves on television.
Yeah.
And then all of these women, of course, have love interests. And I'm the love interest to Karen. Karen owns a hair salon and I play Zach.
Okay.
And my character is, of course, a fan favorite. Thank you guys for making me a fan favorite. But I think Zach is a fan favorite because in a show that's filled with so much drama, he brings the comedy. My character is funny. But he also deals with a lot. He's a young Black man who's dealing with recidivism. For those who don't know what recidivism is, it's the process of men going in and out of prison. So he was arrested for a drug charge. He did some time in jail. He got out, but now he has to deal with a probation officer. And sometimes his life gets hindered because of his situation being an ex-con.
Like, we all want to know, man, is Zach and Karen, are they really over? Or is Zach and Fatima really gonna work out? Like, we all want to know, like, how's it gonna play out, man?
And that's you're gonna find out all this information over the next couple weeks. The next couple weeks, if you watch Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern on BET, you can watch Sisters, and you'll find out, is Zach gonna be with Karen or Fatima? Or is Zach gonna be by himself? Because there's a shot that neither woman want to deal with what Zach has going on.
Listen, just tell me about this. How was it like working with the great Tyler Perry, and what's the best lesson that you've learned working with Tyler?
Working with him has been inspiring. He has a high standard that he expects from the people that work with him. He's also a great mentor. I can talk to him about business. I can text Tyler Perry, and he'll hit me back and say, "Hey, bro, what's up? What do you need?" And I say, "Hey, I'm having an issue with this. I'm wondering how to maneuver in this business space," and he'll give me insight. You don't get that from a lot of people. Outside of being a director and my boss, he's just a great mentor and a great friend. So.
Thank you so much. Listen, that is great, and you learned so much from him. That's amazing. Now, listen, before you go, I got to ask you about your brand new book, right? You got this brand new book. What is it? It's called the Ellises and the Time Machine. Why do we have to say Black Lives Matter, man? With all the racial injustice that we had over the summer, with the deaths of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery. Like, why did you decide to write this children's book?
Now that I'm saying it again, because I said it earlier when I talked to you about why I decided to start the Ellises, my kids, once again, are catalysts. Jackson, like before, Jackson said to me, "Dang, I always see you in that outfit."
Yeah.
Jackson said to me while we were watching the NBA season restart after the Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd incident, he said, "Daddy, why do we have to say Black Lives Matter? Isn't that something that everyone knows?" And to me, it was so profound because I'm like, I have to really explain to my son that Black Lives Matter. And then I started to think about it. I said, I need to have the talk with him. And for people who don't know, the talk is the racism talk that Black families in America have to have with their children to ensure that they come home at night.
That is so important that you did that, and that you have your three boys learning from you and learning about the importance of Black Lives Matter. That's like, an amazing thing that you did. So congratulations on that. So
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And where can they get the book? Everybody wants to know. It's on Amazon?
Oh, yeah, they can find it on Amazon.com. It's also available on Walmart.com. And I think it's another one, but I can't think about it right now. But I know right now you can find it on Amazon.com and also Walmart.com. And Barnes and Nobles. There you go. And Barnes and Noble.
Yes. Well, listen, congratulations on the book. And of course, Sisters on BET Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You are doing so many great things, and you're keeping busy as hell. I don't know how you do everything that you do, but keep up the great work, man.
Jason, thank you so much for the time. I appreciate you. I appreciate your platform. I've been watching it grow, man. For people who don't know, Kay was a correspondent on the Hot Zone. That's how she got in front of the camera after Jackson. So thank you. This is here is an opportunity where you see one black man helping another black man, helping another black family, because one of Kadeen's first interviews was on the first season of Power, where she interviewed Omari Hardwick.
Yes, I remember.
Russell Simmons. Yeah, she was in the Hot Zone, was there for us. So we appreciate you, man. We got to shout out the people who give us our opportunities and our stars. So Jason, thank you so much.
It's all love. I love you guys. You and Kadeen are just the best, man. I love you guys.
Hey, yo, what's good, y'all? I'm Devale Ellis, and guess what? I'm in the Hot Zone.